24 extraordinary cakes that look too good to eat. Number 24. If you only needed one shoe. If you only had one foot and needed only one shoe, you finally found it. Nah, this isn't a real sneaker, it's actually a cake. Like the kind you eat on your birthday. This cake was designed and executed very well. You almost couldn't even tell that it was fake. Number 23. Succulent succulents. These little cacti taste far better than they look. Although you can eat cacti on a normal basis, this version has got to taste a whole lot better. And the best part? No prickly needles to get in your way. Number 22. A slam dunk. If there are lovers of basketball in your family, you now know what type of cake to get them for their birthday this year. A cake shaped exactly like a basketball, even down to the details. This would also be a great addition to a graduation or big game win. Number 21. Diapers by the dozen. Now normally diapers are not something you would think about doing anything with, let alone eating. But for this, we'll make an exception. This would be the perfect cake for a baby shower, and if you put it on the present table alongside the rest of the gifts, the mother-to-be might never think it's actually edible. Number 20. As the heart bleeds. This may be better kept around for Halloween, but you can tell the hard work and precision that went into making this realistic heart cake. One of the coolest, or grossest things about it, it bleeds red gooey blood when it's cut open. Perfect for freaking your guests out. Number 19. For the camping enthusiast. We're not sure who the recipient of this wonder would be, but whoever it is getting a beautiful, intricately designed cake. We think it was made for either the local fire department or someone's uncle who's a camping enthusiast. The designer even made chocolate frosting dots on the side to replicate the sandpaper that helps you light the match. What a thoughtful and creative piece. Number 18. Check out the new laptop. We've got to give this cake designer major credit for designing this cake. Just check out those details. Even the post-its, pens, and accessories are made from cake and fondant. The only question we have is, does it actually open and shut like a real laptop? Hey, these days, things like that do happen. Number 17. For the rockin' roller. This cake should be served at the Hard Rock Cafe, the restaurant decorated to showcase various rock and roll legends. Their company is great at branding, but serving this cake as a dessert option would really set their place above the rest. Could you imagine already being surrounded by great relics, and when dessert rolls around they present you with this cake? It would certainly make your experience even more rock and roll! Number 16. When you're on a diet. When you are on a diet, we'll say an all-meat diet for the sake of this cake, you're told to stay away from certain foods that don't support you and your food goals. Cake is probably on the top of that list, right next to sugary sodas. The best way to fool your friends and family into thinking you're doing a great job on your diet? Make a cake that looks like a steak. Look, it even rhymes. It was a combination that was clearly meant to be. Number 15. Just a beer. It may not be a very large cake, but it's perfect for that special someone if that special someone likes beer. If not, you'll have to find them a different cake. But if they enjoy getting home and cracking open a cold one after a long day, they'll find this cake right up their alley. Number 14. Larger than life. This is a cute cake. It is designed to look just like a giant chocolate-covered strawberry. A great idea for those who like strawberries, or perhaps an avid gardener. Either way, the details are impeccable, from the seeds to the tips of the leaves on top. Number 13. What's your fortune? What does your fortune's future hold? Not much besides ending up in a bunch of people's stomachs. At least that is the case for this giant fortune cookie cake. What would have been especially cool is if the designer was able to insert a real giant paper fortune inside the cookie, as opposed to the white fondant peeking out at the side. Number 12. Flamin Hot. We all have that one friend that is in love with hot Cheetos. Who knows, maybe that one person is you. If that's the case, you'll need to buy this cake for yourself. It's a cake that's designed to look like a Flaming Hot Cheetos bag, complete with the cheetah Chester. Whichever friend receives this, they'll definitely be delighted. Warning, red fingers not included. Number 11. We're going up. If you have ever seen the movie Up, you probably fell in love with this cute story. If you loved it a lot, you could always get yourself one of these beautiful cakes that are clearly inspired by the movie. It comes complete with the house, most of the characters, and of course, all of the balloons. Number 10. Hiding in the grass. Here's another simply stunning cake. It looks like a smaller scale replica of the real thing, right down to the blades of grass the rhino is hiding in. This cake would be perfect for a grand opening of a reservation park or a zoo. Number 9. Straight from the sea. We think some of the cakes here are truly amazing. The attention to detail and the amount of effort that is put into the creation of each cake is phenomenal. Take this crab cake for instance. It looks so lifelike. The different colors of the shell, coupled with the shading found on the crab's arms and claws, are what really brings this piece to life. It looks too good to eat, and if you get too close, it looks like that crab could reach out and pinch you with those sharp pincers. Number 8. Can't be angry at this. We know a lot of kids, and even adults, are into this game. Wouldn't it be a fabulous birthday bash theme? Angry Birds cakes, streamers, cups, and plates. You could even have a pin the tail on the donkey game by throwing Angry Birds at a pig-shaped mark or goal. Number 7. For your mini-me. What could be more perfect than a Minion Cake for your mini-me? Whether it's a birthday or any other kind of celebration, they will surely fall head over heels for this adorable cake. Number 6. Not that kind of fruitcake. Not a lot of people enjoy eating fruitcake or fruit loaf. We suppose folks just don't like the combination of cake and fruit. In the case of this cake, however, we would like to bend the rules. It is a fruit cake, just a cake that looks like fruit. It's confusing, we know. Just sit down and try this cake and see for yourself. Number 5. A trip to the circus. A trip to the circus might be one of the most magical places you can go. Another thing that is really magical, the balance of this cake. We know that there are ways to hold up heavy cake, like dowels and such, but this cake is executed flawlessly. The elephant truly looks like it's being held up by this very small circus ball. Number 4. Cat in the Hat. It's not the cat in the hat. This time he has baked you a cake. Inspired by the works of Dr. Seuss, this creative cake has stolen our hearts. Not only does it feature some of our favorite Dr. Seuss books, but the fish from the Cat in the Hat is perched on top of the stack in his little fish bowl. A great choice for a kindergartner's birthday party. Number 3. A good disguise. Whoever came up with this cake design knows how to cover up a calorie-ridden treat with a cousin that is a little less sugar-filled. The tasters of this confection will be in for a shock when they discover that these innocent-looking bagels are actually made from cake and frosting. Number 2. Picture-worthy. For that photographer in your life, the one that is always carrying their Nikon with them, ready to capture the perfect moment. Perfectly capture their love with this cake. Get them a nice camera or camera lens as a gift too, and you'll surely be their favorite person all year round. Number 1. Under the Sea. This must be Ariel's 16th birthday cake because we don't know what event could warrant such a spectacular piece of artwork to be made into a cake unless it was the Princess of the Sea herself. She might not want to eat a sea creature, seeing as though all of her friends are sea creatures, but even then, she may want to try a piece of this delicious masterpiece.
For better.